Hey, my name is Brad Graves. I'm the pastor of Calvary Baptist Church in Joplin, Missouri. On May 22nd, Joplin, Missouri, a tornado ripped through our town. Those 45 seconds changed us forever. The destruction was 6 miles long and a half-mile wide. 5,000 people jobless, 3,000 people homeless, close to 1,000 businesses are done. So this is going to affect our economy for a long time.
You're the God of this city, you're the King of these people, you're the Lord of this nation. You're the light in this darkness.
We immediately opened up our doors as a shelter. People started to come in and they stayed here, they slept here. And then we started getting donations by the truckloads. And so in the first week, we had volunteers, we had truckloads, and we started serving hot meals. We served 7,000 hot meals in the first week, received 50 tons of supplies, and used over 1,000 volunteers, like the ones from your church, to come and help us reach and touch this community. Now as we look forward, our church is starting to position itself, not just for the response stage, but now for the rebuilding stage. All those homes that have got to be rebuilt, schools, parks, businesses. Our church wants to be part of this restoration process. We're opening up a daycare because 2 or 3 of the daycares in Joplin got wiped out and they're not going to reopen. So we need to get the working moms back to work so they can have their income. Rock Point. Just to tell you this, I'm a church planner. I've been a church planner for years. I planted churches in Boston, Cleveland, and San Diego. And I know where you're at. I know that stage where you see kind of a finish line and buildings in your sights, and you want to get into that building. It's so exciting. But the biggest thing I struggle with as a church planner is our people realizing that the building isn't a finish line. It's just another starting block, because from there we can launch out and reach more people with the gospel. So the beauty of what happens when you have that building, it's another resource, it's another tool. And yeah, you don't have to set up and tear down every Sunday. That's great. But it also gives you more opportunities to reach more people for the Lord. So my encouragement to you would be, once God gives you this victory, once you walk in, celebrate that and be very grateful for that. But don't rest on that, because that's just a starting block for the next season and the next place that God wants you to go and the next areas that God wants you to reach. Most churches struggle trying to make that transition. But the exciting thing about Rock Point is its leadership understands that, and they're thinking one step ahead. They want to be above the curve. They're thinking it's not about them, it's about the community that God's called them to serve. So you're in a great church. You guys respond well. You guys want to follow God. You want to meet the need with love. Don't ever change that. Don't ever lose that. Because in doing so, no building will ever be able to hold all the disciples and ministries and the impact of Rock Point Church, as long as that's in your heart, of your DNA.
For greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. Greater things have yet to come, and greater